Hello Groundhoppers, and welcome back to Matt the Groundhopper channel in what is episode 9 of Who's Bigger. And we've got a little bit of a Lancashire special today between Blackburn, Blackpool, Burnley and Preston to find out who is the biggest club in Lancashire. Let's take a look. Okay, so firstly I would like to thank all the comments and suggestions that come my way. Many people suggesting what teams I could compare, and I've had a few people say to me, can you compare Burnley with Blackburn, East Lancashire derby? I've had a couple of requests, can you compare Preston with Blackpool, West Lancashire derby? And I even had one person say to me, why don't you compare Preston with Blackburn? So I thought, you know what, I'll stick them all in the same pot. I don't know who's going to come out on top before I started this journey, because for me they're all quite a similar sort of size. So just quite an interesting sort of little video really to find out who's the bigger, more successful club. So before we get on to that, quick quiz for you. So you haven't seen my previous video, my retro football video shirt. Make sure you check that out. But wearing a football shirt here. You need to guess who it is. It's not an English side. I want to give you a quick flash of it and I want you to tell me who you think it is. So there we go. Who do you think that is? I'm going to give you another flash. There we go. That's all you get. So please comment in the video who you think that football club is with this shirt with a little blue collar. So moving on to this video. So the rounds is the same, rounds 1 to 8. Got a little bit of weighting now for some of the rounds due to viewer feedback. So for example, the honours round is worth triple points, purely down to the Ipswich fans being unhappy with their scoring in their Ipswich Norwich video. Make sure you check that one out. So I've made some alterations and now we've got a little bit more sort of waiting for certain rounds, which means more, which determines a bigger club effectively. So we'll now start with round 1, which is ground capacity. On to round 3, which is head-to-heads. So what I've done, we've done a head-to-head involving all 4 clubs against each other over the last sort of 100 odd years in competitive games only, with a little sort of points tally at the end to see who gets awarded the round. Let's have a look. Before we get on to round 5, if you haven't already subscribed and you like the video, please subscribe, like and comment. Also follow me on Twitter. Really appreciate all the comments, really appreciate the subscriptions, it really helps the channel. And also as well, make sure you check out my ground hopping videos where I'm travelling all around the UK, 160 grounds in total over the next couple of seasons. I think I'm on number 39. At the end of last season, so there's only a few weeks to go before the new season starts. It's up and running, I can sort of get going again. But yeah, so make sure you check them videos out and please make sure you subscribe. On to round 5. on to round 6, which is the historic league positions. So effectively, for every season you spend in the top flight, i.e. the Premier League or the old Division 1, you get 4 points per season, and then 3 points per season, sort of the old Division 2 Championship, etc., down to Division 4, or the current League 2, which is a point per season. So the more time you spend in this sort of the top leagues, the more points you get, which gives you a better chance of winning the round. So let's take a look and see which Lancashire team has been the most successful in the past few seasons. Finally on to round 8, which is honours and awards. And this round, the scoring in this round is a little bit of an overhaul. So as you can see from the screen, so if you win the top league, i.e. the Premier League or the old Division 1, you get 7 points, 6 points for runners up, 5 points if you win the FA Cup or the League Cup, and it's 4 points if you runners up in the cup competition, 3 points for the Division 2 or Championship title, 2 points for League 1, the old Division 3, and you get a point for a Division 4 or a League 2 title win. Also you get a point if you win the Football League trophy. And also this round is worth triple points as well. So it's a triple point round because it has quite a big bearing on how successful a club has been, what you've won, despite when it was, maybe it was 100 years ago, it doesn't matter, it's still an honour. So let's take a look at the final round to see who comes out on top. And there you have it. After 8 rounds, Blackburn Rovers have come out on top as the biggest and most successful club in Lancashire. I mean, there are other clubs in Lancashire, not in this video, including sort of Accrington, Morecambe and Fleetwood, which I didn't include in because there's no point. And obviously clubs on the outskirts of Manchester. I never quite know if you're part of Lancashire or not, so I thought, I'll just leave them clubs completely alone. Maybe I can do a Greater Manchester video with Oldham and Stockport and, I don't know, Rochdale, Bury, etc. in another video. But yeah, Blackburn have come out on top. So what do you think? Do you agree? Do you disagree? I mean, I know Burnley have had a more successful time in recent years, and Preston have won all them sort of cups and leagues many years ago, but sort of Blackburn were pretty consistent for the rounds, sort of coming out on top in quite a few of them, giving the win. And unlucky to Blackpool, who only got the 1 point, which is for a social media round. But yes, unfortunately they're the smaller club out of all their neighbours in Lancashire. But you've got a beach, you've got the Pleasure Beach, and you've got the Tower, which the other clubs haven't got. So unlucky to Blackpool, but well done to Blackburn. Thank you for watching the channel. If you stayed to the end, I really appreciate it. We got through it. Make sure you check out my other videos, and please make sure you subscribe if you haven't already and you like the channel. Really appreciate it. Drop a comment in, let me know who else you'd like to compare and contrast in the future, and I'll see you at ground soon when the season commences on my ground hopping videos all around the UK. Bye for now.
you.